Today, we won't talk about the perfect actor or the idol we see on every screen or billboard. Today we'll talk about the man behind the Miss Can Yaman, and an emotional letter that reveals something much deeper than just celebrity gossip. It's time to live only for myself, writes Can. And with that line begins a confession not just for him but for anyone who's ever felt lost in applause. For years he was shaped like a postcard, handsome, successful, always flawless. They showed him as brilliant, but behind that image was someone who no longer recognized his own reflection. Yes, millions follow, applaud and love him. Yes, millions follow, applaud and love him, but that love means nothing if you don't love yourself. Can realized it too late after giving so much for so little. Who held Can Yaman when he needed it most? Everyone wanted his smile. No one accepted his tears. Because if he cried, the brand would break. Can wasn't allowed to fall apart. He's not running away. He's escaping from a system that was devouring him, from fame that filled him on the outside and emptied him within. Because sometimes the bravest thing isn't staying, it's leaving. Now Can doesn't want to be a decorative figure. He wants to be himself. A man drinking coffee without being photographed. Falling in love not as an actor but as a person. Walking without scripts, filters or labels. Sometimes radical change isn't a luxury, it's a vital need. His greatest wish now? Not a prize. Not another $1 million contract. But something far more human, peace. To find himself in the gaze of an honest woman at a dinner without cameras. To be truly embraced when no one is watching. Because fame shines but it casts shadows too. And that shadow is suffocating him. Can wants to walk out of that shadow into his own light. Today, his script is blank. And for the first time, he will write it without producers, without filters, without masks. Because life isn't a brand, it's a miracle. And maybe, for the first time, Can won't live to be loved. But to love himself, this raises a crucial question. What's real and what's just a performance? Is Can Yaman the romantic from TV shows or the cold, calculating man criticized in Turkey? The truth likely lies in contrast. While his career in Italy is built on image and marketing, Turkey demands talent and authenticity. Without that emotional connection, media fame fades quickly. Today, his European fame sustains him. But tomorrow, who will? Muscles age, trends change. But a genuine artist's soul, if real, remains. Demet Özdemir, the strength of silence I've been following, Demet Özdemir for a long time. The more I observe, the more I see a woman who's chosen silence as resistance. While others speak, speculate or attack, she responds with elegance, work and a disarming calm. Many remember her for the unforgettable chemistry with Can Yaman in Daydreamer, but she never used that story for personal gain. No gossip, no provocation, no drama. Demet chose respect. Above all, she chose to move forward. She's the kind of artist who grows in silence. Every project bears her mark. An actress who gives her all, who takes risks, who chooses difficult roles. That to me is worth more than any interview. Some think her success is luck or beauty. But those who truly follow her know behind it all is discipline, sacrifice, and inner strength. She went through separations, criticism, personal struggles, but never lost her path. Even when reduced to Can Yaman's ex, as if that defined her. Some say she's distant or cold. I see emotional intelligence. Demet knows freedom isn't in reacting to everything, it's in living with coherence. And what's most admirable is that despite being so reserved, she hasn't lost her warmth. Watch her with fans, her smile, her gestures, her sincerity. That's why constant comparisons with Can are unfair. They're two different paths. Two souls who crossed once but went separate ways. Demet doesn't need noise to shine. She proves real success is built with integrity. And while others feed on nostalgia, she looks ahead. And that is her greatest triumph. I've read comments accusing her of coldness, of being distant, as if her choice not to be overly exposed was a flaw. But I see it as a sign of emotional intelligence. Demet understood that true freedom isn't answering everything said about you, but living with coherence. While others play with their image, she builds a career that depends on no one but herself. And the most admirable part is that, despite this professional focus, she hasn't lost her warmth. Just watch her in interviews, with fans, in small, sincere gestures that show she hasn't let fame harden her. She's still the woman who smiles with her eyes, who listens, who cares about details, who keeps an honest relationship with her audience. That's why it bothers me when she's constantly compared to Can, as if she couldn't exist without him. They are two different paths. Two souls that once met and left a mark, but that doesn't define who she is. Demet is much more than a past story. She's a complete artist, a woman who doesn't need noise to shine, and who continues to show that true success is built with integrity, step by step. Today, while some exploit nostalgia, she looks ahead. And that's what I admire most about her. Her ability to be reborn without denying the past, her elegance in not answering provocations, her maturity in a world that rewards superficiality. Demet Özdemir doesn't need to justify anything. She has already proven with her actions who she is. And she continues to prove it in every role, every gesture, every silence.